You may have heard about Digital Marketers the Machine, and for good reason. It's definitely worth everything that you've heard about it. It's an awesome product, and I'm going to give you a tour here. So, as you can see, I am logged into the machine, and there are several different sections here on the left explaining different parts of building the machine. It's very detailed. There's some very deep and detailed videos you can download or you can watch directly from inside the membership site. There's also a lot of resources and downloads as well as you're going through this. But the purpose of all the videos and all the coaching is to help you understand the philosophy of the machine and how the psychology works throughout the machine, because there are around 36 total campaigns and you're not going to use them all, but you may use them all in different situations and scenarios. And during the coaching given by, excuse me, given by Ryan and also his team at Digital Marketer, they instruct you on how to use each of the campaigns and each section of the machine. And there's several different sections. There's the indoctrination, engagement, segmentation, ascension, and re-engagement. And there's several campaign options for each of the sections of the machine that you're going to build for your business. So I'm just going to give you a tour here. So as you can see here, you've got some welcome videos, some basic videos, just kind of going over some of the strategies. And then in this section, he's going over the indoctrination series. Ryan coaches you on what the indoctrination series is all about. This way you understand its purpose. And then, of course, there are campaigns down here as well, and there's quite a bit, as you can see. And there's some good stuff here about whitelisting, and how you can also instruct your list to whitelist your emails. So this way, they get those emails in their inbox. And then over here, we've got the next step, which is engagement. Now, in engagement, again, Ryan coaches you on the purpose of an engagement campaign and how it works within the whole overall machine strategy. And he goes over quite a bit here, just giving you some coaching on, for example, the price of your core offer determines the length of the engagement series. Just to give you kind of a brief rundown of that, obviously Ryan, he can coach you on that. It's a great video. But basically, it comes down to this: if you've got an expensive core offer, then you're going to have a longer sales cycle. Therefore, you're going to have a longer engagement campaign process, and you're probably going to use several of these engagement campaigns, not just one, not just two. If you have a lower priced core offer, then you won't need that much. You don't want to overwhelm them with, buy my core offer when it's like a $50 offer, if that's your core offer. So that's what Ryan pretty much goes over in a lot more than just 2 minutes there. So, but anyway, Ryan's a great coach. He does a great job of instructing on why price determines length, and that's definitely a great video to go through. So down here, you have all the different campaigns, and again, you get quite a bit with each section. We're looking at looks like 13, 13 total campaigns, which are pretty awesome. And of course, here are the campaigns themselves, and and there's also some PDFs you can use as you're mapping out the engagement campaign as well. So it's pretty cool. Segmentation, very much along the lines of what I just showed you with engagement and also indoctrination. Ryan coaches you again on the purpose of the segmentation campaign, how it works within the overall machine, strategy. Pretty awesome stuff here. Great coaching, and again, several campaigns. Okay, so you get quite a bit here, as you can see. Okay, and then I'll keep going here so I could just give you just a really expansive, extensive tour. So the next one is the Ascension series, and the Ascension's taken someone from a purchase to an upsell essentially. That's the purpose of the word ascension. And as you can see, Ryan does a great job of coaching you through the videos here in this section of the machine on how the Ascension series works in the overall machine strategy. And of course, there are plenty of options of campaigns to use as well, which is pretty cool. The biggest value, in my opinion, and this is why I purchased the machine long before I became a digital marketer certified partner, was because I had a hard time putting a lot of time into coming up with original content. And it's not that I couldn't, it's not that I can't, it's just time. Time is just a commodity I don't have enough of. And so I decided to purchase the machine because of that, because I saw this, someone else gave me a tour of it as well, and I saw how much you get content wise. And it's not just like a product that you go through and you or inspired by, you maybe learn something from. It's more than that. It is that, but it also gives you stuff you can use, stuff you can take away and you can apply and implement right away. And that's why I purchased it personally, is because it allowed me to skip ahead when it came to creating great content, because I didn't have a whole lot of time to do so, and I really believed in, what digital marketer and the machine had to offer, especially after seeing what I'm showing you here today. All of what it is, all of excuse me, I have a little bit of a cold. All of what is included in the machine, especially in regards to all the campaigns and all the copy that's included. Okay, so the next series is the re-engagement series. So the re-engagement series, they go over it again on how it works within the overall machine strategy. What is the value of the re-engagement series, how it works. So this way you understand it, you understand the psychology behind it, and then there is several campaigns here you can use to get people to essentially again re-engage. So it's very much along the lines of the title of this section of the machine. And then you go over here too, and there's bonus trainings, which is really cool. There's social list building, email copywriting, email deliverability, email hacks, and tracking and metrics, which these are awesome. The one thing about digital marketer is they always over deliver. They always give you more than what you pay for. Okay, and this is the building your machine. So this is how to put it together, how to build it. And they actually have videos on these platforms here on the left. So 6 different platforms, whether you're using Aweber or Infusionsoft, which I highly recommend Infusionsoft. I mean, I am an Infusionsoft certified partner, so of course I'm going to say that, but it really is arguably the best overall software for a small business out there. Office Autopilot is another option. GetResponse, MailChimp, ActiveCampaign. Again, there's videos helping you tack on how to build this in your own, platform of choice. And then there's some coaching calls, which is awesome as well, because throughout the machine, whenever they've opened the doors to the machine, they typically have several weeks of coaching where they field calls. They spend about an hour or so with everybody that's purchased the machine, and they answer any questions that people have on implementing the machine. So, lots of great value here. You can learn from other people. You can learn from Ryan, Richard, and those guys on over at Digital Marketer on how to apply this effectively into your own business. So, you definitely, yeah, there's definitely some value in going through these recorded coaching calls, and there's quite a bit here, as you can see. So I'm not going to scroll all the way down. And then finally, the machine live recordings, which I was excuse me, I was there. Yeah, it was a great experience. The entire staff at Digital Marketer really blew me away, and they did a great job of just coaching on how the machine works and how to apply it. If you go through these, you'll hear my name at some point, because Ryan was gracious enough to mention me when he was on stage. But yeah, this is just again, this just reinforces the idea behind the machine, the value of it, the philosophy behind it, and also it also helps you understand how it exists in the overall customer value optimization strategy, which is a strategy digital marketer teaches and practices themselves with all their businesses. So there you have it. Hopefully that was very informative. Hopefully you got a lot of education and value out of seeing the insides of the machine. As you can see, ton of value here, ton of content, ton of stuff that you can just apply like right away, easily and fairly quickly. There's a few campaigns in here that you can use independently that you don't need to use in the machine framework. You could just deploy them and they're going to work, which is pretty cool. And you actually kind of want to do that, and you'll learn that as you're going through the coaching videos here. Is that digital marketer, the staff there, they do recommend that a lot of these campaigns you run manually first as broadcast. I call them broadcast because I'm an Infusionsoft user, but basically one-time emails, just to see what the response is, to see what the conversion rates look like, to see how many purchases come in, and to really just basically test. And then once you see that you've got a great campaign that your list is highly responsive to, then you can put it into an automated campaign at that point. So they do recommend that you do it manually first, then automate second, just so you know. But anyway, so if you have any questions, I am a digital marketer certified partner, so feel free to leave me a comment below if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. And if you do want to purchase, there will be a link below this as well. My team at Ice Accelerate and also CVO Acceleration can help you out as far as implementing the machine into your business if you do purchase. So feel free to get in contact with us. Otherwise, you can purchase this on your own, go through the coaching, implement it on your own. That's totally fine. It's totally up to you. And as you can see, Ryan and the gang at Digital Marketer, they provide a ton of great coaching and content to help you do that on your own. But you do have a support staff if you need it with uh, excuse me, with my team and I over at Ice Accelerate and also CVO Acceleration. So anyway, I'm coughing up a lung over here almost. So if you have any questions, like I said, feel free to post them into the comments below. And definitely, I highly recommend it. It's a great product. You can't beat it. It works. It produces results, and it saves you a ton of time.